Hey, are you working on your... No, it's the same thing I did last time. You were here for that. Last time I was drawing this. You should recognize it. What's my setup today? What do you mean? Good evening, great to catch you stream live. Welcome. My setup is the same as always. Just sitting here and drawing. Only difference is today I'm trying to finish the drawing I started last time on the stream. We're just sort of warming up for well, whatever we have here, and then we move on. But for now, this is what we're doing. What are you using to draw today? Oh, that's what you're using, Sketchbook. What kind of tablet are you using? Same as last time. Same as last time. The man is live and I'm drawing. Oh, nice! What are you drawing, Kim? What are you drawing? I'm trying to ask art questions instead of bring myself smart ass self. You can bring your smart ass self, Ru. You're more than welcome. Do you have time to doodle lately, Ru? Maybe I didn't pay attention, but I don't remember seeing you posting much stuff in into the done lately thing. Trying to do my best to draw a jet engine, but like a really simple one, like you see on a plane, but in perspective. Those ellipses are, yeah. That is what ellipses do. They are not quite our friends, are they? No, I'm drawing all the time. Just don't post much in Discord. I see. So what sort of stuff are you drawing lately? Do you also draw together with your kids, or is it more just a you exploration sort of thing? It's more of an exploration sort of thing. My kids are in their late 10s and 20s. I mean, there's no excuse not to draw just because you're in your late. But I see what you mean. I guess kids that age have different priorities than drawing. Kim, how is it going with Turbine? If you need some help or I can help you in some way, feel free to ask for it. Acceptable, but I just like eyeball it. Wanted to try and construct it more. Time for a second. I see. So a good warm up first, and then the construction. What type of tablet are you using, or did I miss your answer earlier and now? I'm using the same tablet, so I never change tablets. It's the Cintiq 13 HD. It's an old, I think 24 or 14. 2012, 2014, something like that. It's an older screen Cintiq. I need to step out for a few. Don't you worry about that. Today we're doing a very basic, nothing cool. And as I usually say, if there are lurkers, feel free to continue lurking. But if you have questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. I can't guarantee that I'm good at answering them, but I will try my best to help if I can. Sorry for the burp. I tried drawing a new Renault 5 electric. Those are cool. A couple of days ago. Damn, that came out totally. But you had fun. That's the most important part, exactly. We have one parking in not our street, but on the way out from the suburban area that we live in, and it is the typical yellow as well. Very cool little car. What are you drawing the jet engine for? Do you need it for something, or just you thought it's an interesting thing to exercise? Let's lock this. Just exercising, noticing that ellipses are this perspective stuff. I understand, but ellipses, I don't really see my mistakes. It is also harder to see mistakes with ellipses when they're not constructed. Like many times I draw something and then I don't want to do the construction because I either don't have the time or just like, oh, don't want to do that again. And then the ellipse comes out a bit weird. And I'm like, alright then, let me do the construction, let's see what I messed up. And then it's more noticeable. I'm seeing, hey, welcome Ansh. And the jet engine is interesting as shape, also with the blades. Yeah, okay. Squirrel, look. When I said sitting around the house, I meant it literally. Well, it's not around, it is on the house, isn't it? At least in this case. Or do it like we all do. Don't do the construction and have it come out weird. So then you do the construction and it comes out weird anyways. Yep. How are you doing, Squirrel? How's life? Good. Just getting caught in heat wave after heat wave. What about you? What's new? We survived a couple of heat waves here as well, so my condolences on that. Yeah, heat waves are not fun. But yeah, we're doing good. Summer is very quickly going by. Still just slowly adjusting to the life with a kid. Trying to fit in work, trying to not be too tired. But mostly good, I would say. There we go. That's enough of that. Let's return to this one. This sketch is giving me inspiration to design a chair stool that looks like a house, and when you sit on the roof cushion, it looks like you're giant. It's not a bad one, actually. It's not a bad one. Actually, okay, fine. Let me do that as well. Okay, let me bring up some reference. I see I dropped to third in chat. What does that even mean? Nobody knows. Nobody knows this news is there. They're just trying to keep people around, people around and active, I think. Scroll is number one. For now. You may be number three, but you're always number two in our hearts. Okay, so this is a basic house, and then if you sit there, it would be cool if the roof does sort of like that, right? Now the question is how comfortable that is. And then you could like decorate it with an actual stool or whatnot. See, and my wife says I don't know how to make It is a thing though for I don't know how you guys are, but like over 30 it becomes extremely hard making new friends. But also just because I'm lazy and I don't feel like putting in the energy of of going out necessarily and meeting people. I'm very comfortable just being home alone with my toys and my drawing tablets and whatnot. But sometimes I don't know how healthy that is. That's also a good question. Being alone. As long as you're happy, it's all good. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. It's just maybe one moment comes and it's like, oh shit, I would want to go out with a friend, and all of a sudden you're sort of out of them because you neglected them. Then it becomes a bit problematic. By the way, Kim, I'm doing the yearly conference thing in Brussels. So put October, I think 2 and 3. It will be this time around in your calendar. Yeah, it's a thing here too. I joke and say I just inherit her friends or her friends' significant others. Don't worry with your friends. Thank you, Squirrel. They just discover who your real friends are when they haven't seen you for a long time. Fair. Oh crap, I just survived on 2nd October to fly to Lisbon for a week. Well, next time then. Nice. Is it a vacation or work related? I always make new friends every year. My wife is also a teacher, and we can't go out without students recognizing us. Yeah, that's nice. That must be nice. I was always introverted, but I'm okay in a group setting. I just don't want to be in a group setting. Like once I'm there, I can handle the situation, but I prefer not to have to handle the situation. I mean, it would also be cool if it would do a bit of like semi-transforming, opening up a bit. A good friend of mine lives there, so I go over twice a year and work from there. Had to skip this spring because my new job doesn't officially condone working abroad. Had to do some convincing. Nice. I'm happy you managed to get them to let you work there. Like usually sometimes I take some work with me to Greece as well when we go there. This time around with the baby, obviously I'm not even gonna try. And our internet situation got a little bit dialed back, but in general it's really nice to be able to just take work with you abroad when you're doing that. I remember at my previous job, before girlfriend, wife, anything, I did I think 2 months or 1 month of workation in Bali, That was something. That was something very nice. Maybe it's worth exploring sitting in from the side, because that's how I drew it, right? So if we would have the chair like this, working for a couple of hours per day is pretty amazing in my, yep. I mean, I feel we should reduce the working day to, I just don't think you're really that productive after 6 hours anyway. I think there's a good argument to be had for making the workday 6 hours, not 8. A few friends come and go. There are only a few that you keep in contact with over years. Yeah, I think that is true. I mean, you also change. Your priorities change, your views change as you grow, right? I have, like, I don't really keep contact with almost any of my friends back home from, well, this is back home now, but from Romania. It's just, we always had, like, after a while I just had different things to talk about once I was living here, and I couldn't really connect and talk with them, and it's just like, yeah, we just change. And then here I met so many amazing people who could have been my very good friends, but they went and studied and worked somewhere else, a different part of the world, so yeah. Squirrel cries in American. If I'm doing really deep thinking work, I get to max of 3 hours in a day, then I'm exhausted. Absolutely. This is also what I notice now with having to watch my child, just playing with him, and I have to be very concentrated on him all the time because he's not quite walking yet, but he's climbing up on everything. And we have shifts with my wife, like 3 shifts a day, one her, one me, and then one we split, at least on the days when he is not at childcare. And after, they're usually 3-hour shifts, and after 3 hours of constant, intense paying attention, it's like not even like you say, like deep thinking, where it's not that I'm thinking deeply, but I'm constantly attentive. At the end of the 3 hours, I feel like, holy moly, I'm done for the day. Life will change when he starts walking, for the better or the worse. Which one? Like right now, he's just pulling down all our game discs and everything from the library, all the books we had to put. Either like the 2 lower layers of the library we had to hide. It is funny. Okay. So what we could do is open this up a little bit, right? There is our construction, and then open it up here a bit as well. That is a matter of perspective. There are some good things and some not so good things. Just learn to say no a lot. Yeah, that is. It's so funny because I thought like, I would be this Eastern European hard ass. I was brought up with physical punishment and all this stuff, and very very quickly it became clear that I'm the softie here in the house. It's. I'm not gonna be the hard ass Eastern European dad. That became clear. Technically, on this street, everything is a matter of perspective. Oh, my soul. Wait. I had something for this. I had something for this. Squirrel, give me just 1 second. Ay. Here, let me add this. This should be here. Work videos. There we go. Oof, that's big. That's not what. Okay, I guess I'll have to adjust that. Okay, let's do this. Wait. Pop. Okay. Mitsubishi Singhal, do you also have Blender knowledge? I would say no. Let's say no. I have more of a background in CAD applications rather than Blender type applications. Okay. There we go. Oh. What happened? Where is my, there we go. There we go. And then we save this as a PNG. And call it this. Okay. And now we can return here. And now I can do this. Okay. Bam! There we go. This for you, squirrel. You're seeing live behind the scene action here. He's here. He is right here, chilling always next to me. Sockbird is an essential part of this this whole setup. I don't think that opening up is working. I think this should stay like this. There we go. I mean, I can't come up with anything better at the moment, Squirrel. I feel like this is the best I can get out of it. I don't know. I don't know if you were around for Sockbird, Squirrel. Sockbird is the official mascot of our little establishment. We drew him once, and then Kim's lovely partner was so kind to knit this Sugbert for us, and he's our official mascot. So the old ones like Kim and Rue, they know what the deal is up with Sugbert. Looks like a funny to me. What a coincidence. In my house, Sugbert is the official mascot of feet everywhere. Well, sort of here as well. But this is one singular. It's not a pair of socks. It's just one specific sock. He was invented with a pole. A pole? Wow, like I feel like I don't remember things now. I know we had like Monster Bash or whatever we were calling it when we were making monsters. And Sugbert was one of the creations. Today I learned in Amsterdam they only use one sock for both feet. And I think Sugbert was always winning. No, yeah, he was winning. No matter what kind of monsters we came up with, Sugbert was the constant winner. Oh, okay, this music is all of a sudden not working for me anymore. Let's quickly. Sugbert lost his mate in a tragic laundry accident. I think once I tried to draw even a scary version of Sugbert, where like his legs were feet. Windows has a horrible search, but I will give it a try nonetheless. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So this was a Sugbert Vampire Hunter. And sort of, I think this reminded me of one of the Souls games, even though I don't really play them. But there's a little bit extra Sugbert lore for you. For some reason it was a long running thing during Robert's live stream. I love how you sound like, I don't know why the hell he was doing that. It was dumb and stupid and nobody liked it. But he was forcing it on us. I don't know, man. This house chair situation is really not working out for me. You draw 4 or 5 streams on him, I think. Definitely at least 3 that I know of, but it could be definitely more. Oof. I might cut this stream a little bit shorter, just because I feel the yawn attacks getting stronger and stronger. Yeah, it's time to hit the sec. I agree with Kim. I think today I will call it a little bit earlier. I might work on this house chair idea. I do like the principle, the idea. Let's see if I can turn it into something. Anyways, thank you very much for joining me. Sockbird says thank you as well. There he is. Have a great week, great weekend. Don't forget to keep on sketching. And see everybody next time around. Bye bye.